Hello guys, welcome back to Chemistry Exams Prep. This is Dr. Kulbhushan. I am back with another interesting question for you. This question is originally asked by Mr. Yusuf on our Organic Chemistry Exams Prep Facebook group. In this question, we need to figure out the IUPAC name of the given alkyl halide. So the alkyl halides are also called as haloalkanes, and to name the compounds, the first rule is to find out the longest carbon chain. So now by looking at this structure here, it seems intuitive to number the carbons where there are two bromo groups. So if we go by that, the carbon chain is 4 carbons long. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a derivative of butane. Now it seems alright because it's got the all substituent. It has 2 substituent to start with on the carbon number 1, but it's not the longest carbon chain here in this way. Let's draw out and try to find out if we have another carbon chain that could be even longer than the 4 carbons. So once we write down our ethyl group, and if we count from the carbon that is close to Cl, which is this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now the carbon chain is 5 carbons long, and that is preferred in IUPAC names of simple hydrocarbons or alkyl halides. It's always the longest carbon chain that we need to take into consideration. If there are functional groups present, then we must go by the functional group, the chain that has the functional group. For example, if it is an alkene, alkyne, or some alcohol and carboxylic acid, etc. functional groups, then we must choose the carbon chain that contains the functional group. However, here we must choose just the longest carbon chain. So now this is 5 carbon compound, so it becomes a derivative of pentane. So now let's have a look on our choices and see which one is the correct choice here. So choice A is incorrect because it does not have the longest carbon chain. It has 4 carbon chain. Choice B is also incorrect because it has again the 4 carbon chain. Now choice C and D are the choices where there is 5 carbon long chain, so that is okay. Now we need to figure out which one of these two choices is the correct answer. So if we'll have a look on C, it has 3-dibromomethyl 2-chloropentane. So now the question is it alright to write the dibromo here? If it were to be monobromo, which would be just bromomethyl group, then it would be fine because it would be starting with Br. However, because the substituents are on the carbon and there are 2 substituents, so it's dibromo. So it's not the B that counts here, but the D of the dibromo. And it has 2-chloropentane, so that is all right. So, but there is a problem. We must name the substituent alphabetically. Therefore, C is not the correct answer. D is the correct answer because it's got the 2-chloro-3-dibromomethylpentane and it has longest carbon chain. It's got all the substituent written in alphabetical order. So choice D is the correct answer here. Now to recap this question quickly, there are 2 major concepts here. First is we must choose the longest carbon chain possible, and the second thing is we must name the substituent alphabetically. Alright, so we'll stop here for this question. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I would be happy to include your questions and comments in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.